Hello and welcome. I am Dr. Anil Joshi. Welcome you to my series Iconology and Temple Architecture Perspectives. In the contest, we visit different temples. We see in more detail as far as the history is concerned, architectural beauties are concerned, as far as the types of temple architecture concerned. Iconographically, we see the temples and then we prepare a detailed video for you. In the contest, we are going to visit today Mahabaleshwar. Where is Mahabaleshwar? It is very easily accessible by road either from Pune or from Mumbai. So we are going to visit the place for the temple Mahabaleshwar, that is Shiva temple. Mahabaleshwar is known as a hill station. It is very popular, lot of people visits it and lot of people also visit this temple for religious purposes. We are going to visit this temple, we are going to know the historical aspect of it, we are going to know why it is important from our series point of view. So let's go to Mahabaleshwar, then we'll go to the temple, Shiva temple. There are a lot of temples in old Mahabaleshwar, what the region of Mahabaleshwar they call as. You will find their Panchaganga temple where the 5 rivers takes their origin. Then you will find Shiva temple and also you will find Krishna Bai temple. So all these temples, different videos are made by us. Links are given below or visit our channel, our website and you will get all the details. Now let's coming back to the Mahabaleshwar temple. It is amongst the most revered temple in the entire state of Maharashtra. It is important from many dynasties because many dynasties has taken care and efforts to see that this temple will be available for people for worship. Now we should thank them. Right from the historical aspect, they have taken care and they have preserved the heritage over here. And that's why they are very important. It was also important for Maratha Empire because it was near to their capital, Satara. So also their another military base, Pune. Now constructed during the era of Chandarao More, his dynasty, the temple is dedicated to Lord Shiva. Mahabaleshwar temple is known because of the Mahabali, meaning a strong, or that is the one who has got more powers and strength. Although there are 5 self-originating Shiva Lingam, that means they have come out of the soil, they are not artificially chiseled or Shiva Lingas are not man-made, they are natural. There are 5 such Shiva Lingas over there. Then there are Jyotirlinga of the Maharashtra also, and they are important, enlisted in all these things. Now one of the Shiva Linga here looks like a Rudraksha. We are going to see them in more detail. However, photography inside the temple is not allowed. So we will be just giving you the information and describing it. The temple is still considered among the most popular one in the state, and a lot of people come here and they give the worships. They offer their worships here and they are important from their point of view. Now it is around 6 kilometers from city's center and it is very near to the famous Orthoset Point. Now the temple is open between 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. There are also in the same premises multiple temple like Panchaganga temple, and at little distance there is Krishna Bai temple also. The Shankar temple or the Shiva temple is an old Hindu pilgrimage site that hosts the Swayam Prabhu. Swayam Prabhu means the one which has originated. Swayambhu is Swayambhu, the one which has come out of itself. The Shivalinga is not man-made, it is not artificial, it has come out of the soil. So it is called Swayambhu. The shape of it is also unique. Once we see there, we can get more ideas. Sri Shankar temple or Shiva temple is also known as Trigunatmak because it represents the trio of Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwara, that is the God which is concerned with creation, then the running of it, and second is destruction of it. Therefore it is Trigunatmak. Three Gunatmak are the characters. So you have got here a generator, a creator and a destroyer. That is Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh. Due to reasons, people from all the country visits this. This is the reason. Located a little away, that is from the Pune, it is around Pune, you have to come to Satara and then you will have to come to Mahabaleshwar, and from there it is around 7 kilometers from the heart of the city. You can take either your own vehicle, taxi, lot of conveniences are available here. It's a popular hill spot, so it's a hill station and there is lot of people coming and visiting this. So it is around 7 kilometers from the heart of city. Then what are the interesting facts? The Mahalingam is the only Rudraksha shaped Shivalinga in the world. So there is no parallel comparison. The Shivalinga appears on its own, symbolizing a Trigunatmak Linga with a spiritual significance of Maharashtra. So that's why it is very important. The temple has central hall that exhibits the Lord Shiva, and also he has got in his hand trident, that is the Trishula. The Rudraksha and the Damaru are the all present with this since last 300 years. It is believed that Shiva visits this temple to use them. So it is an active worshipped temple. The Panchaganga temple is a point of convergence of 5 rivers, and which is next to it. You can walk down, carry on. So you can visit the temple, you can have a beauty of it, but you cannot take pictures inside. You can take the pictures outside the temple. Inside the temple, photographs of deity are prohibited. You are not allowed, and they are very strict about it. Guards are there, and there are repeated warnings on the public announcement system going on over here. Now what are the architectural pattern? The Mahabaleshwar temple architecture is Hemadpanthi style. This architecture was popularized in South India during Bahamani. So Hemadpant was the Amatya of Bahamani, and in his time this was popular. The ancient temple is surrounded by a wall which are 5 feet in height. They are somewhere they are seen, sometimes they are ruined, but you can make out that they were there. It is divided into the Sanctum Sanctorum and a central hall. The Sanctum Sanctorum houses a black stone lingam which is estimated to be 500 years old. The temple houses a square-shaped raised platform, believed to be spot where the Maratha ruler Sri Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj had conducted the Suvarna Tula. That means you have to sit on one side of a balance, and whatever is your weight, that much gold or otherwise, you will have to put in other side, and that needs to be distributed. So his Suvarna Tula, Suvarna is gold, Tula is weighing, gold equivalent to your weight. That is Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj has given that much donation in this site. The event was held on 16th of January 1665, during which Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj donated gold equal to his weight of his mother. So that is the Suvarna Tula. Now, history of Mahabaleshwar temple, we are continuing. The recorded history of Mahabaleshwar dates to 1215, so almost 800 years old. It was then the Yadava king. So Yadava dynasty was there in Maharashtra around 12th century, and their capital was Devgari. Had visited this area, and he has constructed this temple and was also responsible for making it a public accessible site. The temple of Shiva along with temple of Panchaganga, that is the 5 river, was constructed at the same time by Yadavas at 1200. Their capital was Devgiri. Then he built a small tank, so it is 800 years old. What we are going to see was a source of river Krishna and a temple around it, which is still a part of Mahabaleshwar temple. We have also got a different video covering Krishna Bai temple, and you must visit it. It's a beautiful. The architecture of Yadav Kalin is just wonderful in a Hemadpanthi style. So it has got a history of around 800 years. It has got Swayambhu Shivalingas. It was also worshipped by Chhatrapati Shivaji Raje, and also it was taken care by many of the Maratha dynasties and their followers. The reference of mythological story behind the appearance of Shivalinga here can be traced to the first and second chapter of the Sahyadri sections of the Skanda Purana. Skanda Purana is the literature available where in the Sahyadri chapter they have written all these things. The story is timed around the creation of the world when during the Padmakalpa, Lord Brahma was meditating in the forest of Sahyadri for creation of human beings. So this is all before human race was created. Two demon brothers named Atibal and Mahabal were troubling the sages and other being there, whatever religious functions they were doing. These were disturbed by the two demons, mainly Atibal and Mahabal. They are believed to have appeared from the Shivalinga that Ravana tried taking to the Lanka. So lot of stories behind it. So lot of region, they are in different style, they are different narrated, but what facts remains, it has got a long history behind. Now whatever the demons were doing, they were doing wrong. So whatever their wrongdoing reached the maximum extent, Lord Shiva and Lord Vishnu, now they have to take the responsibility of protecting the earth as well as mankind. So what happened is Lord Vishnu have to fight them to protect the beings of the region. So this they have to preserve, but he was able to kill only Atibal, as a Mahabal was blessed that he could not be killed by anyone without his own will. So Ichha Maran. So that means whenever he feel like, he can say that he want to die, otherwise nobody can kill him. So to whom they prayed was the Adi Maya. So Lord Brahma and Lord Vishnu prayed Shiva and goddess Adi Maya. The Adi Maya was happy. Then she said she will kill the demon. And the goddess Adi Maya mesmerized Mahabal with her beauty and asked him to surrender to the gods. He agreed to lay down his life with a condition that Lord Shiva will reside with him forever in this region. So he wanted Shiva to come to this area. So what condition he put was to the Adi Maya that okay, I am ready to surrender myself, but Lord Shiva should be here in this area in my form. So Lord Shiva appeared as the Shivalinga. So he said okay, and he appeared in the form of Shivalinga there, and that was in the shape of a Rudraksha. So that is why it is said as it has appeared by itself, because it is the creation of God Shiva himself. and the entire region then was called as Mahabaleshwar due to honor to Mahabal and Mahabaleshwar temple. It houses a Trishul, Damaru and Rudraksha for every reason. According to the stories here, the temple is visited by Lord Shiva every night, as the bed which is reserved for him is found to be crumbled every morning. So he comes here, he stays here, and he goes back in the morning. That is a belief of people because of the changes they are occurring or they are finding in the bed. The Mahabaleshwar temple was built much later, that is almost in 16th century, by Chandarao More. He was one of a Sardar of the Maratha dynasty. The inner part where the Swayambhu Shivalinga resides, believed to be much older compared to the rest of the temple. So what first was a story, Mahamaya mesmerized Mahabal that he prayed to Shiva that he should reside here. Accordingly, Shivalinga came here in the form of Rudraksha. Around this Rudraksha shaped Shivalinga temple was constructed by Chandarao More subsequently. Now there is some references from British dynasties also here. Upon the recommendation of Bombay courier, the area was visited by renowned Gordon Hall and Colonel Briggs, that they were the British officers of Bombay residency in 1829. So that much was the importance given to this. In the temple, this is the exterior part of it. You have to go pass through the brackets. There are queues. Now once you enter from here, you go inside. Inside there is a Shivalinga. Now first you will find is the step well, that is the left side which is covered. So it's water source. Always there is a water source near all the Hindu temples because people are supposed to take ritual baths and also water required for the rituals. So this is a big hall outside from which you have to go to this end temple which you are showing. From here you have to go. Another counter you are seeing is you will find when you are coming out, there are some vibhutis also kept and you will get free of cost prasadam also. So this is a temple outside, this is a temple inside. Both views I am showing you. Now this is another temple side by, which is Nandi Mandapa, and the interior I am showing you. This is also Shiva temple. And from here if you go to right side, you will find a Krishnabai temple, that is also a good temple. Now let's go to the details of this Mahabali or Mahabaleshwar. Here you can see a valley view, left side of the temple. This is a temple of Shiva temple of Mahabaleshwar. This is from exterior, you can see the temple. Early morning if you get such views. This is somewhere the time is around sunrise. Now this is also Shiva temple, but you will have to go from the side where I have shown you the steps and Nandi, this temple you can see. This is the entrance of that temple, Shiva temple, another Shiva temple. This is the Nandi in front of it. The right side is the steps by which you have to go. So here we are finding temple of Shiva, where the Shivalingam is in the form of Rudraksha and second is a Shiva temple. Two temples side by side. One is Swayambhu and second you will find a Shivalingam, Nandi, and regular you can offer your pujas and spirituals over there. Now with that we are coming to the end of this small lecture. I have covered today Shiva temples of Mahabaleshwar, which were two. One was where there is Rudraksha shape Shivalinga, which is the only Rudraksha shape Shivalinga in the world. It is Swayambhu, that means it has appeared by itself. I told you the story behind it. And second is the Shiva temple, where you have seen a big bull, Nandi Mandapam, and also Shivalinga. So these were two. Near that was the Panchaganga temple, from where 5 rivers take their origin. We have made separate video. Do visit it, and it will be really nice to see how miracles are happening. The river which I have seen at Alampur when it meets Tungabhadra was like a small ocean, and at origin also at Mahabaleshwar, where it is at Krishnabai temple, you will find it from Gomukha, it is coming as a small stream. These are the miracles. So you must watch our videos. There are more and more videos on our channel. If you want to view them, subscribe us. Relevant links are given below. Make use of it. With that, this is Dr. Anil Joshi logging off. Till we meet next time, goodbye, good luck, and take care.